Before Lil Durk's feature on Drake's hit song Laugh Now Cry Later, Durk made a mistake that could leave him in prison for the rest of his life if found guilty. Now Lil Durk surrendered himself into Fulton County Jail back on May 30th of 2019 as seen on live TV. At this same time, he released his hit song Turn Myself In, sharing his thoughts and reaction based on his 2019 case involving King Von. Now rappers Lil Durk and King Von were out in Atlanta at a recording studio back in 2019. Once their session was complete, the two rappers headed towards a restaurant that was across the street titled The Varsity. Walking up to the Varsity parking lot, the two rappers noticed a man standing in the parking lot named Alexander Witherspoon. Noticing the rival street member standing beside his vehicle, King Von and Durk quickly ran to the side of the building as video surveillance caught the two rappers putting up their hoods of their sweaters before quickly running over to Alexander Witherspoon. Surveillance shared that there was a small conversation happening before the two rappers started robbing Alexander. Now Witherspoon claims the two rappers stole $30,000 worth of cash from him, as well as snatching one of the diamond chains from around his neck. That same diamond chain was allegedly sold in the streets of Chicago to just some random individual. Now while in the process of it all going down, Alexander's car keys fell out of his jeans pocket. This is when King Von proceeded to grab the keys and steal his vehicle with Lil Durk. While trying to make a quick getaway in Alexander's vehicle, surveillance footage caught one of the rapper's arms coming out of the window and using a firearm towards Witherspoon while he was still sitting on the ground. Now Lil Durk and King Von then proceeded to drive away, hitting the highway before quickly going to a side street where they then abandoned the vehicle on the side of the road and sprinted home on foot. A warrant then quickly went out for Lil Durk and King Von's arrest. Before turning himself into jail, that's when Durk releases his hit song Turn Myself In, as he claims that he is innocent in this case and will get through it with no issues. Now a judge finally granted Lil Durk and King Von bond in this court case after a couple months. Durk's bond was $250,000, while King Von's was $300,000, as the courtroom suspected that King Von had much more involvement than Durk, and they suspected that Von was the man who used the firearm. Now conditions were made that neither of them, while unreleased on bond, can be near firearms, and they cannot have any contact with anyone involved in this court case. Now this is the reason Durk was not with Von the day that he sadly passed in Atlanta, but just recently, the judge in this case has now found probable cause to charge Lil Durk for the act alongside 5 other charges involving in street activities and holding firearms as a convicted felon. Since King Von's passing, all attention has been directed towards Lil Durk in this case, and with prosecutors finding this probable cause against Durk, this is why we're now seeing Lil Durk giving the feds warnings in the start of his new songs. You may have noticed in the start of his new song AHHH, Lil Durk goes on to say everything said in this video is all props, just in case the police listening, as well as the line, "Smirk, you be tripping, you better put your case first," in one of his latest songs featuring Gucci Mane titled Rumors. Now it will be crucial for Lil Durk to not make any more mistakes like he has already done. One of the conditions on his bond was to stay out of beef with street rivals and other rappers. Now he may have broke that agreement as members of OTF and O Block allegedly slid for King Von after his passing. Now in the lyrics of Durk's song AHHH, Lil Durk says, and I quote, "We've been sliding through they blocks and they don't know we have, but he got hit and we can't claim it, but I can show his. Guys are really acting like that since my Brody passed, King Von, just got out the feds, you bring up my M's with your police, I told Von to leave her alone, she post on the fans." Now these lyrics are clearly at NBA YoungBoy, as he mentions, guys are really acting like that since my Brody passed, as NBA YoungBoy and Lil Durk have been having beef for the last few weeks. Lil Durk previously wrote to NBA YoungBoy saying, "Don't claim it if you ain't do it. you still a B, hashtag the voice, as NBA YoungBoy in a lot of his latest music is making lyrics of him kind of admitting that he's the one who did it, when we all know it was Lil Tim with involvement from Quando Rondo. Now Lil Durk also mentions the line, "I told Vaughn to leave her alone, she post on the fans," referring to one of NBA YoungBoy's ex-girlfriends, Janiyah. King Von was talking to her behind the scenes over a year ago, which is what originally started the beef between NBA YoungBoy and King Von, and is a big reason as to why King Von tried going at Quando Rondo on the night of his passing, as Rondo is signed to NBA YoungBoy's music label and is a part of his crew. Now those lines will be getting investigated in the courtroom, as Durk says, "We've been sliding through they blocks and they don't know we have. Buddy got hit and we can't claim it, but I can show his." Now with law enforcement knowing this is a diss song towards NBA YoungBoy, all they have to do is investigate YoungBoy's block, seeing if any foul play has been happening with firearms, and then just try to match the lyrics to an actual event that happened. Now this is how most rappers self-snitch on themselves, as police just use rap lyrics to find a motive for events that already happened. Now this also is a huge mistake that could cost Lil Durk the rest of his life, as he will be sentenced to prison. As well as the very serious situation involving Tekashi 6ix9ine, this will also be investigated. Now theories claim that 6ix9ine disappeared from social media because of Lil Durk in O Block. Now around the time of King Von's passing, Tekashi 6ix9ine, he did a lot. 6ix9ine posted several photos to his Instagram of him wearing King Von's faces on t-shirts, with captions saying, "He really thought y'all loved him, he believed y'all, if he ain't slide for his brother who got hit in his head, then you thought different," and then obviously adding several laughing emojis to it, just constantly going at Lil Durk, as he did not defend King Von right away. Well, it seems as if Lil Durk finally had enough of the internet trolling from 6ix9ine, and this is when a viral video started floating around the internet. So in this video, 6ix9ine is seen having no security or anyone with him. Allegedly, these are either members of OTF or members of street teams based in New York City, running up on 6ix9ine while he was sitting in a parked vehicle. Now 6ix9ine has not been having the regular security that he's used to having lately, as it was just revealed recently 6ix9ine has a kind of a money issue right now and is going broke, so he can't afford it, which creates a perfect opportunity for members of O Block or OTF to run up on 6ix9ine for revenge for King Von. Now here's the video. Now after this video went around online, a very concerning photo was then attached to the thread. Now in this photo you see 6ix9ine getting a cast put onto his arm. There was a second photo with it, but I can't share it due to 6ix9ine having many bruises on his face. Now people believe that 6ix9ine was then tailed after this incident. Whoever was following him ended up having a serious situation with him where 6ix9ine was dealt with. This could be a reason as to why 6ix9ine disappeared from the music industry. Now hopefully Lil Durk will not make any more mistakes leading up to his case. If you enjoyed, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. I'm out. Peace.